public meeting. As many of you already know, the Richmond United Group is an apolitical body dedicated to ensuring fair play and giving others a platform to air their concerns about council policy. Tonight's meeting is all about plans for the Twickenham Riverside, so I've been given the task of chair, since I'm not involved with any of the alternative schemes, which will be presented to you tonight by my colleagues. Unfortunately, John Reedy would normally assume this role. However, he suffered an accident. His family have hidden his crutches, so he can't be here. I just say, get well soon, John. For those of you not yet aware of it, our council proposed to sell the site of the old swimming pool on Twickenham Riverside, in return for which their chosen developer plans to build luxury homes and flats together with a building to house what will be called the River Centre. In addition, the developer would be required to build affordable homes on the site of lock-up garages elsewhere in the borough, Sherman Road in Twickenham and Shacklegate Lane in Teddington, to name two. Rather than oppose to this plan, since the provision of luxury homes is a totally inappropriate use of an irreplaceable public asset. Once it's gone, it's gone. Whilst we're not opposed to a river centre per se, we think it is far too big for purpose and will fast become a drain on our council resources. The business plan, which has been suppressed, was largely reliant on funding provided by Richmond Adult Community College. They have suddenly withdrawn from the project. Another vital plank in the business plan is the income stream from the 75-seater restaurant. In the absence of Monsieur students, which would have arrived from RCC, who else is going to use a facility that big in Twickenham? Restaurateurs in Twickenham who know their game are struggling to fill their tables. So with an annual rent of £95,000, how does the Richmond Environment Trust, who have no experience of restaurant management, expect to do any better? Some of you may have seen dispatches on BBC4 recently. A couple of weeks ago, it exposed 5 or 6 publicly funded projects with similar themes to the River Centre, all of which went broke within 2 years. Who can forget the Millennium Dome? Are we going to build our very own version? There's a risk. Our council have just concluded an exhibition of the 3 schemes which they plan to decide between at the end of April. Councillor Lurie states that no viable alternative scheme exists. We ask you to look at these alternative schemes, and decide for yourself whether that is so. On a housekeeping note, please save your questions, until after the presentations.